Well, actually, the book is a culminating output of our project, Energy Policy and Development Program that is funded by the USAID. So the EPDP, so we call it EPDP for short, it actually provides policy support to the government, in particular NEDA and DOE. So it's a 4-year project. At the end of 4 years, we have collected the research studies that we have done. So these research studies are mostly based on evidence that we want to be an input to policy analysis. So at the end of the project, we came up with this book, Powering the Philippine Economy, Electricity, Economics, and Policy. Okay, so this is electricity, economics, and policy, right? So nowadays we open here renewable energy, and we want to have a renewable energy for as a energy source of the country, right? But many people think that subsidizing renewable energy is good for the country, but renewable energy is becoming ever more cost competitive, so that policy should actually facilitate or should focus on facilitating gradual transition to clean and green energy. Okay, so, but paying outright subsidies is actually going against it. It's going to raise prices, which go against the common good. So, I think the book would like to put that across. Okay, so again, because the book is an output of EPDP, right? So typically when you have projects, the output the output of the project is usually left on the shelf. So what we want, because we have a book and it's published by UP Press, we want to leave something tangible that goes beyond the life of the project. And as for the book, it focuses on electricity, policy, and economics. We want to put this in the forefront of the discussion. We want to put electricity, economics in the discourse of policy and also in the academe. So that's why we came out with this book. Yeah, so because the project and the book is more like one and the same. So as we are implementing the project, typically because we're from the academe, right? So we usually interact with people who are also doing research in the same topic. But because this is electricity and we have to, provide evidence based to policymakers, we also have to involve people in the industry. So the project and in doing the book, we were able to interact not only with the people from the academe but also people from the industry. In fact, we've got feedback from the players, from the industry stakeholders, that the project actually provided a neutral venue for the industry players in the private sector, the academe, and also the people in the government to come together and discuss. So I think that's what my takeaway from the implementation of the project and doing this book. So I guess what I want to hear, especially from people in the academe or for students, is that they would pursue doing this research on electricity policy and economics. The book is not actually, exhaustive. In fact, we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. So we hope that this would generate more interest, among the students, and also, continue the bridge between the academe, the policy making, and also in the industry. So I guess let's look at chapter 1, the intro. So the Philippines continues to be the fastest growing economy in the Southeast Asia, the current buoyant period having started only in 2010, a stark contrast to the boom and bust cycles of the past. An often mentioned challenge to the aspirations of the Filipino citizen is the high cost of power, which threatens the sustainability of a healthy economic transformation. In order to help ensure the longevity of the country's positive economic performance, it is important to focus on areas that drive the country's growth. Evidence shows that growth and its inclusivity are strongly associated with lower electricity prices, which help sustain manufacturing growth and its effects on productivity. sound energy policies are at the heart of sustainable development. The book contains many of EPDP's research endeavors and provides an economic reference on the Philippine power sector with practical insights and recommendations for energy stakeholders. So I hope you buy and read this book. Thank you.